Welcome everybody back to Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, we took care of Lanky Kong's collectibles, and and all the other Kongs have 100%ed everything. Let's just prove. And here's the proof right here. Booyah! And I guess while we're at it, let's make sure that everything is all good here. Everything's all hunky-dory. Yeah. All right. And in this episode, the most important part about progressing further is to take on the boss. Traffic Skull portal's right here near Candy Kong, and let's enter in. So just like in Jungle Japes, we have to feed Scops more bananas. However, unlike in Jungle Japes, we're gonna need a little bit more bananas than what we had just earlier. Instead of 60, we need 120. So let's give Lanky Kong some love here. Let's feed him the bananas. It's only fitting that Scoff gets fed the blue bananas. I mean, if it matches his color, it matches his color. Nice. Now, of course, 100 bananas is not fully enough. Although you would think that Trough, if I'm getting my names right, we should be able to reach it. But no, he needs strictly 20 more bananas in order to get fed properly. All right. Unsurprisingly, the reason why I pulled out Diddy Kong is because Diddy Kong's red bananas should also offset the color of the blue bananas. You know, because they're cherry-flavored bananas. But what makes the blue bananas in this case? Are they blueberry-flavored bananas? I mean, I don't know. I'm probably just trying too hard. We could probably discuss the concept of colored banana flavors in the near future. Nevertheless, Diddy Kong is the Kong for this boss fight coming up. Now that we 100%ed all the Kongs that we needed in Angry Aztec, let's take on the boss, and let's progress further in the story. Diddy Kong, it is your turn to shine. Alright, what do we have here? We are set in an Aztec battlefield of some kind. Oh. Looks like a dragonfly of some kind. Probably a strong dragonfly. Well, that Diddy Kong actually smushed it with his hands, and then killed it. Although, the giant Dogadon isn't too pleased. You killed its baby! And he's angry. Alright, battle initiation time. This is Dogadon! Just like the Armadillo fight, we have another TNT barrel that we can use. And, what do you know? The objective of fighting Dogadon is when he lands on the ground, you chuck the TNT barrel at him, and he falls into the lava. However, he's immune to lava, and we have to do this 2 more times. So this is the exact replica of the Armadillo fight with a little bit of extra gimmicks in it. So, for example, his attacks has an area of effect. So it attacks within a certain circular range. Nice, I'm doing a pretty good job here. Alright, so that's the second hit. Now we gotta do the third hit. So with his fireballs being area of effect, each time you hit him, he rotates around the battlefield to basically see if he can throw you off. Except it's not really as effective since the battlefield is a perfect square. Alright, let's chuck the third TNT barrel at him. I almost thought that missed. And that's all there is to this fight. It's a really simple fight. Literally just Armadillo with a little bit of extra mechanics on it. That didn't take long at all. Yep, that literally only took like maybe 2 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna exit the level because we're done here with Angry Aztec for now. We will have to come back here eventually. So, one of the things I'm gonna do right away... No, I'll wait until later. I was going to see if I can do something in this lobby area, but I can't do it quite yet. So, what we're gonna do is, now that we have another DK key, let's visit our poor old friend K. Lumpsy, who is still trapped within the cage. This time, let's visit him as Diddy because he needs some love. All the Kongs need some love in this game. Let's put it that way. And the second key has been broken. Still pretty damn happy. But he's almost there. Alright. What did we unlock in the overworld this time? I don't know if you can see it through the brightness, but the elevator rises. And also the door to the next stage opens up. Not just that, another door to another stage opens up. Yes, after you defeat Angry Aztec, 2 stages open up. And you'll have to defeat both of them in order to go to the next stage. So yeah, we have 2 stages that we can do. We're gonna do it in logical order, so we're gonna do stage 3 after this. However, this is such a short episode if we ended it off this way. So we're gonna do a little bit of overworld things before we wrap things up. First of all, what I want to do is I'm gonna become lanky. If I can actually make the tag barrel, I'm gonna become lanky. Lanky can actually get a golden banana right off the bat. So if we go around Kalumzi's area, if you recall, there was an old grape switch that we couldn't hit because we didn't have the correct Kong in this case. Let's fire at it. All it does is open a cage to a golden banana. Let's get it. First golden banana for Lanky Kong in the overworld, or DK Isles, really. Oh, and by the way, if I haven't mentioned it yet, I may have, but I may have forgotten. DK Isles, each Kong has 5 golden bananas they can collect. So, yeah, that's all there is to that one. Now, a couple of other things I want to do, real quickly, is I'm going to become Tiny Kong. So once we become Tiny Kong, there's this particular island over there. Let's just swim over there real quick, because we can actually get a golden banana for Tiny Kong this way, plus a couple of plus an extra side quest that we need to do for 101%. So if we go over there right away, you'll get to see on the back of this island is another cage with a golden banana with a feather icon in it. And I swear I hit the switch. There we go. By doing this, another golden banana for Tiny Kong. Let's get it! And not just that, we also have a banana port number 5. So we got 4 banana ports that we can use. But more importantly, we have a small hole, and just like my original Tiny Kong episode, Tiny Kong Barrel, we really need to emphasize the fact that Tiny Kong can become tiny. It's in the name. So we can go inside the room real quick, and we get to see a fairy of some kind. Let's talk to her. Oh, I just don't know what to do. There was this huge tremor recently, and it scared away my banana fairy so much that they panicked and flew away. I'll reward anyone who manages to find them all and bring them back to me. Please help me, little one. We will definitely do that. Calm down, Mrs. Fairy. My friends and I will look out for them on our adventure. Nice. Oh, thank you. But I'm afraid you won't be able to simply grab them out of the air. The only way to catch banana fairies is by trapping them inside special banana skin photographs. Here, take my magical camera. It already has some film in it. To activate the camera, you get the idea. It's going to be Z and down arrow this time, so now we have another combination of a Z and a C arrow to use. As a sign of our friendship, I'll now teach you and your friends a secret ability, which is basically what I like to call a Kong Shockwave. This Kong Shockwave is an insta-kill method. Right here. So, what you just witnessed right there is the Kong Shockwave, as I like to call it. Basically, that Shockwave insta-kills any enemy that's within its range. It's useful later on in the game. So right away, we have a couple of banana fairies we can collect. Right off the bat. So if you exit out of the area, boom. Now we can now take some pictures. That was why I mentioned oh my god, I actually took a picture of something. I took a picture of the sky. Amazing. All right. Oh no! This is gonna take some time for me to get used to, apparently. So we actually can't get. Actually, why did I do that? So we can actually now capture banana fairies through the power of cameras. And in this case, there's actually a banana fairy literally in DK Isles already. Now let me take a look at the collectibles because... Oh, great. As you can see, here's the outlook over here. So if you go to Jungle Japes, you have 2 banana fairies you can capture. Angry Aztec, the same thing we can catch too. But in DKLs, we have 4 that we can capture. Also 2 battle crowns too while we're at it. One of them is actually in this next island over here. So if you remember the glittery characters that I mentioned earlier, these are literally the banana fairies. Now that we're introduced them, we can actually take a picture of them. Which I did successfully. So by taking a picture of a banana fairy and successfully doing it, the banana fairy blesses us with something, refills our ammo, but also increases our crystal coconut count and our camera count. So we can now use the shockwave more often, and plus use the barrel abilities more often too. Pretty neat, isn't it? I'd say so myself. However, I think that's all we can find in DKLs in terms of banana fairies. I don't remember off the top of my head if there's any more that we can find. If I remember, we'll go back to it eventually. But for now, let's progress further on to the next area. And that next area is a very dark place. So it's gonna be a little bit dark for you guys at home. So I sincerely apologize for that. Nothing I can do because I'm also dealing with the darkness up ahead. So let's explore King K. Rool's island because that's what we're gonna need to do later. Like right now, basically. You get to see that. You get to see his propellers. It's a really neat, cool looking things. We got a little Kremlin over there. We have a tiny calm banana port, but that's not important. And another island, more rock formations, a lot of things. All right. Oh dear, I actually missed this. I actually missed the thing here. So let's go all the way up and let's travel through the railings. So this railing travels is what we're gonna need to do to progress further on to what I like to call Stage 3. Stage 3 is a really fun world in my personal opinion. I'm also gonna enjoy this one. Oh, there's a zinger. However, there's a couple of extra things we're gonna need to do in this in the overworld. So this is the reason why we're not done yet. First of all, we have a couple of vines. But also, is it in this area? I'll check later. Let's grab the vines. So if we can grab the vines right now, we see that we have an extra area we can access. And this is Snide's HQ. Pretty neat, huh? Oh, also, here's one of King K. Rool's battle arenas. We can't do anything about that yet because there's a giant boulder in the way. Plus, a Diddy Kong pad. Can't do anything about that yet, but another secret up ahead is that we have a bonus barrel. So we're gonna need to revisit this area. And I'm going to plan on revisiting that area after I finish off Stage 3. So it's gonna be a while. But more importantly, while I'm here as Donkey Kong, there's a golden banana we can get with Donkey Kong right away. And if I simply... Oh, I failed it. But yeah, there is a golden banana that we can get with Donkey Kong right away as well. So if you can go over there right away, by right away I mean really right away. It's right underneath down here. Yes, nailed the landing. So yep, another coconut switch, another golden banana. Let's fire it. Now you get the idea. Now you kind of get the idea with some of the other Kongs as well. Each Kong has a coconut or has a weapon switch of their own and a banana they can get with it. They do this for all the Kongs in this game, so be prepared to see a lot of the similar ideas for getting golden bananas. However, each Kong does have a lot of unique ways to get their bananas, their golden bananas specifically. But enough chat. Let's keep climbing the island. All right, so if we go this way. Oh, there's a zinger. He dropped a green grenade. That's why. Oh, there's a Kremlin. Let me kill you. Let's just roll your way through it. So, and this 3-story trek, as I like to call it, takes us to another area. Let's walk around it. Pretty creepy, right? Also, banana port number 4 is unlocked this way. So now instead of having to make the trek again, we can just take banana port number 4. But that's besides the point. let's go inside the area. And we are greeted to the lobby of Stage 3. You get to see mechanized zingers here. And these mechanized zingers take technically 1 or 2 hits, but it really depends on how you angle it. You get Locker right there with asking for 15 bananas. We have a Swish that we can activate, but we can't do anything with it at all, actually. And a question mark crate. Those are your previews for this lobby right here. All those things we'll have to revisit at the end of Stage 3. But Stage 3 doors ahead of us, and we'll save that for another episode. Join us next time as we take on Stage 3 of DK64. We'll see you guys next time.